Blackness must have rolled from the mind of God to give me woolen hair and thick warm lips and eyes that were dark and wise and free. Oh, before the Horus came, my ebony soul must uncoil in tropical flare to create the drum, dance uncaged by white hands. I must have a culture, lost in the forgotten world of my jet soul. Well, long ago, I threw a spear in childish play, but the horror came with grin and holy words, to take my magic and tongue, to crush my gods, raid my mountains and my bush, brought me unknown to the gates of Cain, where death and blood seek me in the rancid slush of tempered mire. I must have a culture, besides the housing projects, the wasted lights, the crowded rooms, reeking with darkness in the ignorant spill of the dried smell of pot-hissing dope spikes. There must be more to remember, more to love for my conquered history than the bowing black faces of Africa, more than a veil in the ancient body that keeps on rising from the dust of America with a powerful song that will tremble the earth. I must have a culture that is not madness, not anger. Somewhere I let the proud black man become fevered with white ideas of success and power, degraded behavior. I must find my culture on the face of the militant tribes, dying hopelessly in the gutters, sleeping on broken steps, cooking in greasy kitchens. I must wait for the old folks shout in church, and the bed and the sweating musicians burn their hip tunes, and the big rump sisters flirt with their sensual dark eyes. That's my love! That's my love! My culture, my country. Written by John Anthony Starr, was published in 1967. Here's one more bite. Excuse me, sir. Who am I? That's how I want to begin my life anew. With pain and blood and questions, welling from 1,000 years of torture set free. God, I want to know where the secret lies. All this hush about freedom. I want to understand my blackness, unbridged by time. I want to see this exit from this chamber. Unlock the weirded mask that hides myself. There's a nuclear fear about my loins, waiting to track noetic white girls and use the scrolls to frantic white men they have destroyed. There is an urge to kill me in the hot swamps at night, while my pants are down, and exotic lusts define themselves in the flesh of charcoal women. Who am I that you spit and burn your rituals and crosses for my death? I know who I am, and I can't hate you anymore. Even we fight it out in the long days of summer, spilling blood, creating potential with symbols, but I know, we are here together, needing to survive the trick of nature, trying to rub the spiritual code I brought from the wilds of Africa. And my rain dance, which you have forgotten. My lips are for you enlist because they whisper more than reason, more than a synchronized message of the blues. I want to get naked before the world. I want to get naked before the world and walk black and know who I am. And you must know too. It's important to stop our lying to one another. I was a hunter with bare feet and a proud dark spirit, not a damn chair car porter. My empires were Mali, Songhai with flat-nosed kings. Now we cannot dismiss that. Now it'll be easy for me to sleep and dance and laugh because I know who I am, by John Anthony Starr. So here's my last poem right here. This is dedicated to Food Not Bombs, Food Not Lies. Here we go. This started in 1996. I was only a freshman in high school. I heard about Food Not Bombs and ran to Cucamonga. I was hopeless, not even knowing would I'll ever eat good food in my life. Eating fried chicken, fast food killing one another, but Food Not Bombs was my therapy to understand about nutritious value of food. How to eat kale, how to eat brine rice, how to understand where these vegetables come from. See, for me, I grew up in Los Angeles in a condition where there was more smog and more drugs killing every single person in my childhood. But Food Not Bombs saved me. It brought me to an understanding that people throw food away every single day, and they turn it into something that is beautiful for us to eat. Food Not Bombs was the reason I left home when I was 19 years old. I traveled with an organization that studied food not bombs and food not lawns. This was from 1996 to 2008. I've learned about food not bombs. I cried many nights when I saw food was wasted on the streets. I cried many nights when I saw people sleeping on the streets and they had nothing to eat. I saw food not bombs. I saw the inspiration in Hurricane Katrina. I saw the inspiration in Santa Cruz when I first came here and had nothing else to eat but food not bombs. I am grateful to write this poem. It took me over 15 years to write. I had to cry many nights and find out would I ever be able to recite it to the person that started Food Not Bombs. I honor you. If it wasn't for you, I don't think there will ever be no such thing as a lyrical eye to write this. But let me get on my knees and finish this poem and say, Food Not Bombs, thank you. Food Not Bombs, thank you. Because what you do for all of us is beautiful. Thank you.
Food Not Bombs! 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 Food Not Bombs!
Inspired after Isaac has done that, and I want to share one of my personal poems that I've written. I'm also a lyricist around town, and I go by Infinity. So, yeah, first of all, Food Not Bombs rocks, definitely. There's surf here, Saturdays, 4 o'clock. There's ways to get involved, there's a sign-up sheet there. And, well, here I go. I'll share this piece. It's called World Citizens. World Citizens, species of Earth. Who are you to tell me I'm illegal since birth? Crazy when men driven by money first. Humanity at its worst. Kids dying of thirst and you drink Dom Perignon? What's going on? Don't you care? Judgmental, dready hair? This world and fearing criminals don't have to hide their faces. People